Hey guys, back today with a Creative Weekly Wisdom. Hope you guys are having a great day. So what I'm going to show you guys today is a technique that I call double stenciling. Now I made these cards up already because I love the technique, and you can do this with so many different color combos, and they're just so fun, and they're very simple to do, yet they have a lot of impact. That's what I was looking for. So what we're going to need to do is you'll just need a white cardstock that you're comfortable, or a light cardstock that you're comfortable blending on. I'm actually going to use this shimmer paper from Recollections, and we're going to use that. You're going to need some either washi tape, painter's tape, something like that. You're going to need 2 complementary inks. So today I'm going to use from Close to My Heart, I'm going to use Thistle and Eggplant. And then you're going to need 2 stencils. Now, I have a couple stencils and I've really been getting into them lately, but I've been cutting most of my own. So I'm going to use this like falling snow one. And then I actually cut out these mandalas, and so I have a couple of different patterns here. This one looks more like a snowflake. This is the one that I used on this card, but I think I might use this one today. So first thing you're going to do is I already pre-cut my cardstock to a card front, and it's slightly smaller than the A2. So I think this one I cut at 4 by 5.5, and you could also do it sideways too. The cool thing about this is depending on the different stencils you have, you can layer them, and just there's so many different things that you can do for this. And actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, no, we're gonna stick to the original plan. I'm gonna use these 2. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to tape down your cardstock, and you know, you're just going to tape it down. I like to kind of see where I want to position this, and a couple of them I did off to the side. I did those obviously vertical, but I'm going to do this one horizontal. So let's go ahead and let's actually just center this one. I just want to make sure that as I'm putting this down, I'm not going to tape. My tape isn't going to be in the way of where I am going to be inking. Okay, and I just have some used pieces of washi. This is actually the washi I used to make those other cards. All right, then you're going to want to take your all... what is it? Oh, let me do this the correct way. Okay, then you're going to want to take your main image. So for this one, it's going to be my snowflake. And I'm going to just center it and position it where I want it to be. And I actually lost a piece of washi to another project with some die cutting. So I'm going to do that. And this is an all over stencil, so I'm just going to lay this on top. Now you can do this with your brushes. I don't actually have any of the brushes, which is interesting, but I do have the mini blenders, okay? And what you'll do is you're going to take your darker color first, okay? And we're going to put the ink down. I'm just going to load it up, make sure it's nice and inky. Okay, oops, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and zoom in just a little bit. That might be a little too far. There we go. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to have a paper towel right here. Okay, so now I'm going to take my darker color and I'm just going to run it around the design. Okay. And it's only gonna, like, the snow, the dots, are gonna show through where the 2 stencils don't overlap. okay? And I want this to be pretty dark, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of smoosh it. I kind of have to press it and smoosh it in because it's the foam pad. So I bet the brushes work a little bit better for this technique because the brushes will get in and they'll kind of get in there. Whereas this one, I have to kind of smush it. Like I'm doing circular motions, but I'm also giving it quite a bit of pressure. So there we go. Okay, now I've gotten all of those spaces that I know that I'm going to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this layer, this stencil, and I'm going to set it aside because I know that I have to wash it off or wipe it off. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lighter color and I'm just going to repeat the process. Okay, so we're just going to get some ink on there, and then I'm just going to start inking. The card. Okay, and you could make this as dark or as light as you want. You could even do this in contrasting colors if you wanted to. You could mix as many colors in as you want. I just kind of liked the subtle look of the darker and the lighter. Okay. There we go. All right, now, and here is fun reveal time. It's like the magic of stencils. All right, there we go. Super simple, super easy, and it's done. Now, if I wanted to, I could even turn it vertically this way, but I could also do it horizontally. Either way. So you can see this one is kind of off-centered. This one is less off-centered. This one is centered. So with this one, I'm just going to add a greeting and be good. And I'll back it and stuff like that, but it's going to pretty much be another version of this. So super easy. You can see that card took this card front took me all of what, like 4 minutes after I got everything prepped. So it's really easy to assembly line and mass produce these. These are wonderful. You don't really have to do much to them. I added some gems, but if you wanted to keep them nice and flat for easy mailing, simple sentiment, and you're good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed my double stenciling demonstration, and I would love to see all of the projects that you guys create. Thanks for joining me for another Creative Weekly Wisdom here on the Creating the Crafty Life, and I'll see you next time. Bye.